Guys, we need to get some exposure, right?
Yes.
Sarah Crisman, she does an interview show, all right, for Mind It Music. She's doing a preview at Boiler Room.
Yeah.
We need to go pick her up.
Yeah.
And make her interview.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I'm great.
Crisman Show.
Christmas show.
Time for the Sarah Crisman Show.
Gas up the van. Grab your pantyhose.
Crisman Show. All right.
Just start from the door. Or start from there. Go, go.
It's time for the next Mind It Music concert. This time we have Trebuchet here at the Boiler Room.
Ready?
August 28th. They're at Siren City Bronze Whaler Project H. Amazing. So excited about this.
Get in the van.
So, Trebuchet, I'm gonna guess. Where are we going?
It's not important right now.
Well, as I was saying, we're very excited about the Trebuchet show coming up. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get to it. Am I gonna get to the Trebuchet show?
Yeah, you'll get there. No big deal. We'll get you there.
She's like a nerd.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a double.
All right, as I was saying, my last known whereabouts were at the Boiler Room, where the next Trebuchet show is going to be on August 28th. We're in the van, don't know where we're going, don't really know how I got here, but the band is here, from what I can tell. So, welcome to the Sarah Crisman Show.
Crisman. So this is our jam room.
Okay, you guys didn't pussy out after all.
No, we didn't, Keith. Hey, this is Sarah.
You got her.
We got her. Yeah.
Welcome to the
We're
Crisman
gonna-
Show, Keith.
We're gonna take you
glad
to
to
the
be here.
next room, and that's where we're gonna do the interview. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Do this shit.
Alright, sit on the couch.
Now.
Good run into intimidation, Bobby. All right.
You can interview us now, Sarah.
Thank you, Justin. A lovely home. Love the studio. Love the jam room. Glad that I finally get to interview you. Okay, interview. Okay, well, you created your own album. Justin, you're a brilliant sound engineer, I hear. I really...
Not really, no, but
Good? Fair?
He's good.
You're a decent sound engineer. I enjoyed listening to the album.
Thank you.
You know, all, said and done. Still a good album.
right on.
Very good. Now, where did you learn how to do it?
I don't know what school for.
Do you work with other bands as well?
Yeah, I tried to.
Well, do you find that when you're working on it, can you like shut it off and stop working when the studio's in your bedroom? Is that correct? So
Right.
can you stop working if you're like really into a project? Can you shut it off and pass out on a regular basis, or
No, not on a regular basis, no.
just
Not
a,
at
a slave to the inspiration,
Yes.
the ones and zeros?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Have you started working on your next album yet?
We started writing songs for it, yeah. Yes.
Excellent. That's a very good start. Your first album now, it was quite bold. It was a double disc. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very good, but nobody really does that. Usually, again, you get a lot of bands that are together for a few years, and then maybe they'll release a couple of EPs, and we'll have maybe a handful of songs from bands that are together for years. And you guys, how long have you been together before you released a double disc?
With Justin, it's pushing now 4 years.
Yeah, it's almost 4 years.
Yeah. And some of those songs, I guess were a year before he came in, maybe, about that.
Good, good. And you have a studio here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
back there.
we relocated. the jam rooms where we were just at, and then Dustin's got the master hub in his bedroom where he's got all the sound equipment. But yeah, it's very connected for this next album. I'm so looking forward to this next one.
Yeah, it's the quality that's gonna come out.
Yeah,
I
man,
think
seriously.
just making it.
We're a year and a half removed or older after that album, you know. So
Yeah.
we know.
And do you all live together? Do you feel like that changes the creative process?
If every band could live in the studio that they're about to recording, it'd make a humongous difference.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know every sound and crevice in the house. So.
What do you feel about the Denton rock scene? Denton has a huge like music scene, and it's really well known for like the blues and the jazz. The indie rock scene is pretty intense, but it's
Yeah.
been a few years since we've had any really big acts come out.
It is.
Yeah. So what has that? How did that inspire you? You listen to Fair to Midland or what? Were there other Denton bands that drew you here? Why are you in Denton to be rock stars?
These three, like,
I was
grew
born
up
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And well, I just the school. My passion was music early, and then I went to UNT. Got to meet a lot of people, and it's just I'm really lucky. I think to been born here and raised up here. There's no one out really badly, but not yet.
You get the Denton escape velocity. You heard of that? Where you just get, you're in Denton. I think one of the greatest things of living in Denton is your ability to escape, and you have to be able to. You're here enough, and it just kind of builds up inside of you until you just are like catapulted out on like a trebuchet. Oh. See what I did there?
Yeah,
Sing. What is it that's setting Trebuchet apart from the other scenes? I mean, is it because?
Just a lack of trying to
I
follow
guess-
what's going on.
Yeah.
That's the point of our last album. We didn't
Yeah.
want to sound like every other rock band that's
Yeah.
coming out of Denton.
I mean,
So.
You did a good job. You guys really have a great. Your live show is just, it's very intense, and it's excellent. You have a lot of I don't know, a lot. You can dance to your music, and that's good. And yeah, exactly. It's something that you can listen to. Sometimes I get rather. I mean, I'm kind of a jazz geek, so when I go to a rock show, I can occasionally get a bit overwhelmed and have to like walk outside. But I really enjoyed your live show, and I love the album. I mean, you guys really have a great way of just like rocking out, but then like stopping and like being just flat out sexy, and that's good. That's a very good thing, and should perhaps play to that in live shows as well, because in live shows it's just like, and it's good, but you slow that down a little bit for a little while, let the skirts wander away a bit. It could be good. I mean, I just thought. Now, I can't help but notice, you guys, we've had some conversations before, and I can't help but notice there's a little bit going on outside the window. It would appear that there's a bit of a zombie fixation happening with the band. There's an undead member of society hanging out outside. Did we want to talk about that, or are we just gonna let that?
that Snowflake. He was a huge fan. He came to a show and he was
So warm-hearted.
He's very warm. He was a great guy. And he
Great hugs.
great hugs. He was crowd surfing.
Not so much now.
Not so much now. He fell. He broke his neck. I don't know how he became undead.
We used to be bit, right, Keith? Didn't you be bitten by a zombie?
Oh, not necessarily.
Maybe airborne, like.
Yeah, it could be like Meteor Dust,
Planet
whatever.
Terror.
We don't know. Felt really bad about it. Brought him home.
We had to take him in.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, that's so
It's
sweet.
our responsibility.
Yeah.
So sweet.
And surprisingly enough, like thinking about this whole undead phenomenon, some of the stuff on the new album is actually kind of based on that a little bit.
Well, boys, I have to say I must be suffering from some Stockholm syndrome, because this has just been the most delightful kidnapping that I've had since I came back to Denver.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's our pleasure,
How
actually.
often does a girl get to be kidnapped by a rock band and then there's a zombie outside? I mean, really, this only happens in Denton, kids, and that's why we live here, for the music and zombies and the absolute obstinate ridiculousness.
Keep it weird.
Thank you for making me interview you on my show. I appreciate it. All right, I'm Sarah Crisman, and this is Trebuchet. We're all going to be at the Boiler Room on August 28th. That's a Friday. It's been a good show. I imagine that they're going to let me go now that I have agreed to interview you in your lovely home.
Yeah, as long as you check a beer before you go.
I will absolutely check a beer with you.
Communal experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right, what could go wrong?
Nothing at all.
Thanks. This has been the Crisman Show.
Snowflake, baby. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, baby girl. Come on, come on, longer. Come on.
Crisman Show, it's time for the Sarah Crisman Show. Gas up the minivan, here we go. It's time for the Sarah Crisman Show.